I am Cindy Halpern, and my topic today is Holocaust sites. Some people on Holocaust sites just want to preserve the memories of their loved ones who were murdered in the Holocaust. And I understand that because, of course, my mother survived the Holocaust. But there's another dimension to that. There's people like me, for example, who feel like we need to stay on top of the contemporary anti-Semitism in the world, especially in Europe and the United States and in the Middle East. And there's a big storm about whether the site should be allowed to do that or not. We live in a democracy where all voices should be heard, and I don't think it should be an all or nothing thing as, yes, we do talk about politics, no, we don't. There should be a flexibility there where we can talk about it if we want to, and the people who don't want to talk about it don't have to, but for those who don't want to talk about it, restricting those of us who do, that's not democratic. They just feel like the site is a holy shrine to our loved ones. But the best way to preserve the memory of our loved ones is to preserve the liberties that they were denied, to preserve the right to justice and the right to just live as Jews openly. This was denied our parents. Sometimes death resulted, I mean, obviously our parents survived, we wouldn't be here, but, for me, for example, great aunt, great uncle, and cousins were all murdered in the Holocaust, and I don't have that extended family anymore, which is crucial to me since the rest of my family, except for my daughter and grandson, are all deceased now as well. So that extended family might have been a benefit to me now, but I digress. The point is, these Holocaust sites are for all of us second generation, even third generation people, and our voices should not be silenced. And we just want to make sure that the Holocaust and genocide doesn't happen again, and we're very concerned about Iran getting nuclear weapons to bomb Israel out. We're very concerned about our President of the United States implementing policy that's against Israel, its very existence. We can't just live in the past, and I can't believe I'm saying that because I'm one that does live in the past on the whole, but we can't. I went to a format yesterday at the Holocaust Museum in Glen Cove on Long Island. We had a speaker that was addressing anti-Semitism, and anti-Semitism is very much alive, and not just the politics of it, but killing. This is evident what happened in Paris and Copenhagen and Brussels, what happened in the south of France. And so this is very relevant. It's a very relevant topic to those of us whose parents survived the Holocaust. And you can't live in the past. You have to recognize that there's a present danger, and it needs to be addressed and talked about, and not like the 1930s where you just didn't talk about it and you just made do with it. We can't make do with it. We have to address public policy, American public policy. We're citizens of this country, and we have a right to criticize our government. It's the freedom of speech. It's also the freedom to be a Jew, and you can't separate the two. They go together, and so I would just say on these sites, where it's allowed, I'm going to continue to talk about politics. Where it's not allowed, well, I respect those sites' rules, but I think they're the wrong rules. I think that we need to stay connected to the present. I have a grandson. I worry about his future. I worry about other third generations and fourth generation. My grandson, of course, would be fourth generation. And I want his right to express his Judaism any way he wants to be preserved. I want him to be safe, and I want him to be able to make decisions about how observant he wants to be, and not let the fear of being Jewish dictate what that would be. So this is how I feel, and I feel very strongly about it, as I do in most topics. I'm not a wishy-washy person. I feel strongly about things, and this is one of the things that I do feel strongly about.